This is the bloody road north that connects Ethiopia to Eritrea. But the country's maps may need rewriting, for this track leads to war in the region of Eritrea. Everyone who is able is expected to fight, including middle and high school students who were called up last month. They've joined forces with the National Army in a fight to the death with the rebellious PDRE, the People's Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Their political dispute has shaken the nation with surprising actions and decisions from all over the world. The two sides massed their forces, trading blows on lands adjacent to the country's central highway. There are thousands of troops in this area, ready to fight at any time.
Most of the men here are prepared to fight. We were led to the center of the village, where they sat under an olive tree clutching their weapons. They called themselves the Workers' Party of Ethiopia, a militia of sorts and a symbol of mass mobilization. In Addis Ababa, their leader says they will die for their nation and their land, Ethiopia.
Human rights groups say atrocities have been committed on both sides in this conflict. Although the Workers' Party has denied all allegations in places like Gondar, most residents in the village managed to flee the attack, but there were some who were too old to run. An 80-year-old called Imam Tafira was shot at the door of his home, and we found his son standing at his father's grave. Tafira told us he's ready to fight for his life.
Here, we see spontaneous and improvising civilians buying weapons and arming themselves to protect themselves and their nation.
This is an NBC News special report.
The weather in Gondar is currently 35 degrees Celsius, with a much cooler temperature in Hawassa at 27 degrees Celsius. Sorry to interrupt the weather report. Breaking news, now reporting from the ENN. Addis Ababa, Mikhail Gorbachev has officially ended ties with PDRE, formerly called the Derg. And the EPRDF has violently entered Addis Ababa.
Reporting live from Addis Ababa, where behind us is Africa Hall, where Mikhail Gorbachev, the leader of the Soviet Union, has made some very controversial and fuming statements about the dissolution of the Derg, as he has decided to cut ties with them. Here we have an Ethiopian senator who was inside the meeting when Mikhail Gorbachev said these absurd statements.
Yes, indeed, I agree with you. What happened there was unbelievable concerning the statements Mikhail Gorbachev did in the African Hall. Really, I can't believe what happened there.
And here we have Mikhail Gorbachev. Let's try and take him into the room.
This is an NBC News special report.
Here we have Mikhail Gorbachev, the Soviet Union leader, in an exclusive interview with the ENN. First question, what is your opinion on the fall of the Berlin Wall? Moving on, do you think the Soviet Union have nuclear weapons?
Yeah, completely.
Interesting. Third question, do you think the Soviet Union should have retreated from Afghanistan?
Messi, ما تشدهاش كده يا غبي.
اقفل.
اكشن ايه يعني؟ نجرب. اكشن. بس هتجنني يا بس. اكشن. اكشن. حبيبي يا ادم خلاص بقى ارحم. استنى. اكشن. اكشن.
يا ابني فيك فشخ.
ابدا.
اكشن.
رياكشن. قال لك رياكشن. في ناس اديداس ابيبا. ايه
بابا.
شكلي عشان زي اندرو تيت بيحط من الظهر.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. النهارده معانا ضرب النار اضرب.
ايوه.
ريبورتنج لايف. هيز مخيل غربتشوف. يا عم
مديسة بابا
وجابي تحته كده اكيد.
يا جدع.
يا عمرو كان فاضل ثواني. حلوة باينة على الكاميرا. حلوة
بس يبقى ايوه.
يلا
قوي فيك قوي. عامل لك ايه؟ انت عارف ان انا برفع السلاح اصلا. ما تقفرش. ايه يا تحس يا ريس.
بنصور فمش لازم.
انا عارف بس
ماشي بس اسكت.